Okay, the next part of Sandell's tumor adventure video. It's been a few months since I last made a video, but as you can see, we have moved into the mountains, which is really beautiful, pristine and clean. Got this vegetable garden going, and Sandell's around here somewhere, and her tumor is almost gone. It's very, very small compared to there she is, and she's looking healthier and happier than ever. Hey Sandal, you gonna let them look? Oh, it's a bit dirty. I should have cleansed it because sometimes she's just grubby. But yeah, see her little mouth's just swollen there. She looks like she's been eating a bit of dirt or something. But yeah, that little swollen bit, which was way, 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 way bigger. Sorry, Sandal, sorry. Now she's like, why'd you do that to me? But yeah, okay, so I was giving her the juices and the and the cannabis oil, and it took it down. It took it a lot further down than it originally was. But then after maybe about 3 months of doing that, it stopped shrinking and just seemed to plateau at a certain level, the level that you last saw in the videos basically. It actually shrunk really fast when I started giving her all that stuff, but it didn't go away. So I just felt bad, like putting her through that, making her take the juices, forcing them down her throat and giving her the oil and making her stoned all the time. Yeah, I thought, like, she can't live like that. So we moved to the country and I stopped giving her all that stuff, and it seemed to stay the same size. Some days it would look a little bigger, some days a little smaller. And then, a long story short, a few months later, ended up going away for a few weeks, and a friend came and looked after her and fed her every second day, and thought he'd put her on a fast because she was a bit fat, and she still is a little bit fat, but she's lost weight. But yeah, so I came back after 3 weeks of her being on a fast, and the tumor had halved in size again. So for the first time in months and months and months, there was another dramatic shrinkage of the tumor. So now I've cut her diet down heaps. She has been eating all natural meats. She eats a lot of venison out here, a lot of wild caught meat and eggs and organic chicken. But yeah, so he put her on this fast where she only ate every second day, and probably a lot smaller amount than I was feeding her, and the tumor shrunk again. And so I'm really happy about that, and I thought I'd make a video just showing just another sort of tactic which I wasn't even involved in. So I came home after 3 weeks and she was just looking so good, and the tumor, that was a cow, and the tumor had shrunk so much. You little brat, look at your dirt all over you. And I also noticed when I came home that she was playing a lot more. She was running around the lounge room playing a lot more like a kitten. Originally, when the tumor first flared up, she was in full sickness mode. When a cat just hides in the dark, because they know they're sick and they know they're unwell and unable to protect themselves, so they just sort of hide when they're sick. So that's how she was before I took her to the vets. After the cannabis oil and juice treatments, she went, I'd say, personality-wise, 80% back to normal, and then plateaued there for a long time. So I stopped giving her the juices and the cannabis oil, and then after this fast that my friends put her on, it's almost gone. and she's really, and she's 13 years old, and last night she was playing around like a kitten. Today she's, you know, pondering through the garden, ripping up this, having a look at that, like totally like a healthy cat. No loss of appetite, no pain in the tumor area, and as you can see, she's just all over the place, like really energetic. I think that's what I've noticed, like the more sick she is, the more she'll hide away and do nothing, and the better she feels, she just walks around like she owns the place. So, yeah, I guess that's the end of this part of Sandell's tumor story, and hopefully I'll be able to make purple peas. I'll be able to make another video with the tumor completely gone. My plans from here are I would like to give her another few treatments of the oil, really high doses, and yeah, just... Oh, do you know what I have been doing? Instead of giving her the juices, I forgot, I've been just figuring out what she does like to eat and chopping it through her food and finding the right amounts that she'll deal with. And we got into a lot of berries and fruit, all varieties that are safe for cats. You can check on Google. So her food was heavily dosed with vegetables because it was getting quite traumatizing for her, putting the juice down. Like, we couldn't live like that. That was just an emergency treatment. So now she just has all sorts of things: wild blueberries, blackberries, kale. She had sweet potato last night, and I just mash it in with her kangaroo mints or whatever else she's eating. So she is still having an array of vegetables and fruits and roots in her diet as well. But she hasn't had the cannabis oil for a long time, but she is due for another round. And I'm hoping, yeah, the next round of cannabis oil I give her could totally just annihilate what's left of the tumor if it doesn't go away on its own. Isn't that right, Sandell? Hmm? Oh, who's a happy girl? In the mountains. So yeah, we've totally cleaned up our environment as well. Even though you just heard a motorbike going past. But yeah, we're in a really beautiful, clean location with beautiful, clean water. No pollution. Have a good day, guys.